Greetings and salutations, I am the Raven, and as you see, we return with different taxes. Joining me is, per usual for this run, is JKLantern.
But I thought I was dead.
Not on my watch. You got potatoes to peel. Next up.
I've become a lich.
No, you just become a revenant. A revenant whose sole purpose in life is to peel all the potatoes. You will never be done.
Potatoes. So many potatoes.
Hang on, why is this potato got a bite out of it? And why is he developing a face going brains? Okay, next up is Sarat.
You see, you may be dead, but you are resting employed.
Now, finally, probably questioning her existence and why and how. Yoko.
What were you trying to say here?
The same thing you're saying every week.
You know I don't believe you.
That's fair. Why would you believe me?
I thought that the radio there for a second was deodorant.
It does look like it just a little bit. It does. I mean, if you just glance at it, it does kind of have the shape of a stick of deodorant. Yes.
We're already off to a great start.
Yeah.
My
I forgot we had that outfit on.
What? Okay. Each one somehow gets worse. Oh god.
Yeah, we passed by the. Well, we're not quite on the eyesore yet. We were close. You need the suit to go with it, though.
That looks
That
like
actually looks pretty freaking good, really.
Yeah.
Also, note the name. Manny.
Man.
Yes, yes. It is a direct reference, yes. There were some that are called Sandy Claws and other things, too, so...
Yep.
Cloudy, it's a firestorm down there. That tells you about how it's going down there, too.
Any humans seem suspicious have to die.
Any humans who seem suspicious?
Are we playing Among Us now?
Not with me around.
The thing is, anyone can be suspicious.
I'm
This is
suddenly.
an identity thief.
Habits of misery. They got regular swindler. They proved as self-routine endeavor.
I mean, their position is literally identity thief.
That's not suspicious. They're stealing identities and they're an identity thief. Now, if they didn't steal identities and they were an identity thief, that would be very suspicious because what the hell are they actually doing?
Wait,
Stealing your identity.
are you having fun, Raven?
We don't have a limit for this either. We can kill as many or as few as we actually want to.
You know, and wisely for the time we discovered that doing this actually brings another
What's
background.
is it Hunter?
Hunter survivalist.
That's suspicious.
Originally a service engineer for a large tech company. Oh god. They're broken and jaded.
Oh no.
Has recently begun promoting a return to grim survivalism to a hunter state, stalking the. But any living beast is considered fair game. This includes any. That
Yeah.
includes you, maybe.
See, we don't, I mean, and this is how you use it. If you've marked it, it tells you what it is, and it carries over from playthrough to playthrough. So next time, next time you hover over it, you will know what happens if you select die. But you won't know what happens if you select live until you do it. This is a plastic surgeon and adult film director.
That is horribly suspicious.
Very. Blair considers a job as a doctor a mere hobby. They enjoy traveling to foreign lands and shooting short films. Given their regular travel agenda, they have 3 wives in 3 different countries.
Now, if he had 3 wives in 4 different countries, that would be extra suspicious.
Yeah. That's right.
A student. So you can see that every one of these has, when you select live or die, it'll affect the world in some way. You don't know to the extent it's adding or subtracting points, you just know that it is. And if you look at the snow globe up in the upper right, it shows you what your overall progress for the day has been.
I did not know you could do that.
Oh, make it bigger?
Yeah. A true student. True student for life, Christine has no intention of stopping the intense learning progress. In fact, they might, when the verge of a massive, important breakthrough for their 4th bachelor's.
I declare them suspicious.
Yeah. I mean, they're the eternal student, which means they're never entering the workforce.
Yeah. Another student from a young age, Julia, has dreamt of conquering the world in order to make it a better place for animals. Alas, so far they've only reached basic level animal rights activism. May enjoy reading horoscopes to people in queues. Oh god, that last bit means they have to die.
Yes, genocide run.
Too bad we don't have stands.
And then
everybody
everyone
dies.
died.
Everybody dies. And overall, it was a net good in 3 out of 4 areas. And we are still in the process of, you know, we have now no more fate. I'm going to believe that Lady Poddington ate fate.
Nom nom.
And is able to mimic his voice.
Hello? No, rather. Lady Poddington. Has Grim arrived yet?
Meow, the cat replies.
You are not supposed to mark every phrase.
See, the thing is, they gave us a quota
I made the point rather clear.
and didn't tell us how many to leave.
Why would you do this? No, you cannot. I am on a... Sir, leave me. I have urgent matters to attend to. I cannot just give you the phone.
And apparently he's getting yelled at.
Ah, yes. Grim, you have acted with severe carelessness.
Yes, always the equilibrium of the world.
Yeah.
What does the equilibrium of the world taste like?
It's... no? Lantern? No?
Chicken.
But it looks so tantalizing.
It tastes like a purple push pop.
Purple push pop.
No. Stop.
Delicious.
No.
I wait.
Why would...
Yoko, I waited there. You go and struck again and just refuse to work any of the crew that that happens to be these 2.
That's not any member of the
know,
crew.
You remember this, well, this one scene from Harry Potter that somehow ended up being a meme? Why is it that when anything happens, it's always you 2?
Because we are the Wario and Waluigi of the group.
I wish I could tell you you're wrong. I really wish.
See, the thing is, we know we're right about that, so.
And that saddens me.
Hallelujah.
Oh no, stop it.
Hallelujah.
Stop.
Hallelujah.
Assist trophy.
Thank you.
Waluigi.
I am begging you.
There was actually a really cool Waluigi fan game at one point. I think it got hit with a cease and desist, though.
Yeah, probably. All
These-
things Nintendo.
This psychic Waluigi game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was finished.
It still got hit with the cease and desist, I'm pretty sure.
Mm.
Because Nintendo.
Yep.
Yeah.
Always Nintendo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay.
Did you just have to count to 10?
No, I was checking that I had the same amount of scripts from one project to another. Because, sorry, I'm doing a bit of multitasking, but literally everything I've done this morning was for nothing. Because something was missing in the project, so I have to do it again.
Ah.
Programming.
We would have been perfectly understood if you had to take a second and count to 10 after dealing with us.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
No,
7, 8,
no,
9,
when-
10.
Surat, when this happens, usually I'll just be silent for 10 seconds.
I'm also in the human department. Don't worry. I'm sure
Hello, my name is Hugh Man.
provided you don't get fired.
From the Human department.
Yes.
So, I figure you've been here a while by now. How do you feel about the work we do?
I love making humans miserable.
And this is actually kind of an interesting character.
Yeah.
Hang on. How do you know how humans are doing in their realm?
Wait, what? Don't you?
Yeah.
Or actually
Kind
use
of,
the Talker app to keep track of what's
See, the thing
happening.
is, this is a much more jaded
I haven't
character
opened it
than
in
we are.
years. It's the little app on your phone that shows you what's going on in the world. You've looked at your phone, right? No.
Of course, they have good reason to be a little jaded.
Mhm.
They've been doing this a lot longer than we have,
Yep.
and they
The instructions are the same every day.
yeah,
anyway.
they get one
You're
instruction
door-to-door salespeople.
every day.
Oh god.
Change that to
Kill all
10.
the door-to-door salespeople. Yeah, that's the only thing they get to mark off.
Change that to telemarketers, so they'd be my favourite character in the game.
Yeah, very positive. Yes.
we get telemarketer phone calls on our office phone, and it annoys me.
Hello, we've got records, and in the last 6 months, you've been involved in an accident, automotive accident. Can you confirm this?
That's followed by the stories of downright
It gets
horror
extra
stories
creepy when I get the ones that have actually gone through the county real estate assessment forms to actually get your name and phone number, and they call and say, "We're interested in buying your house."
Ah, that's just the letters that get posted through my door.
And who am I?
Have I told the Publishers Clearinghouse story?
You got 7 minutes of this video left. You got time?
Okay, so a couple of years ago, my phone rings, and usually when it's a number I don't recognize, I just ignore it. For some reason, I decided, okay, I'll pick it up this time.
Or is it an illusion?
I
You
answered
made a
the phone.
mistake.
Oh, this one's great. Hello?
I just do
I am calling to let you know you have won the Publishers Clearinghouse. Oh joy, oh happy day.
Have you ever heard the inspiring
Did they actually read it that flat?
Yes, they
Okay,
did.
I'm making sure.
It was legit that flat, and so I'm like, this is a fraud. But what if it isn't? So I'm keeping the guy on the line, and he's talking to me, and I'm going over to Google. Yes, you have won 5 million American dollars And a brand new Lamborghini. Yeah, sure. Have you been to a Walmart in the past 6 months? I don't know, probably. Does Publishers Clearinghouse call you? Click. And the answer is like emphatic no. Alright, we are going to need the number of your credit card for when you to give you your 5 million American dollars, your Lamborghini, and your record player. And like at that point I was just like, sure, and then hung up, but I was thinking record player. Why would you go with record player? Of all the things you could tack on to the end of the damn thing. What year is it?
LPs are coming back into fashion.
That's true. My brother actually has an LP collection that he's been working on. It's mostly musicians who have performed with the various members of Cream is what he's been collecting, I think. But yeah, you have won 5 million American dollars, a Lamborghini, and a record player. Why not throw like a Klondike bar on top of that?
You might be willing to do something for it. I don't know.
Oh god. My elementary school neighbor had a song for the Klondike bar jingle.
Oh dear.
It was off color. Save the salespeople! No!
Oh, the door-to-door ones, at least they're risking getting punched in the face to annoy people.
Oh god, that reminds me of my cousin's Jehovah's Witness story. So my cousin Adam was living somewhere, and one day he gets a knock on the door. And he opens the door, and it's a Jehovah's Witness. Excuse me, sir, are you prepared for the second coming of our Lord and Savior? I would like to point out my cousin is from New Jersey. Hell yeah, I'm ready! I got my board, I got my hammers, I got my nails. This time that bastard's staying dead! The Jehovah's Witness's eyes got really big.
Yeah.
He grabbed the doorknob of my cousin's door, shut it, and slowly backed away from the house.
Nice.
Okay, and now see that, funny story and all, but in reality, never do this.
Yeah.
You just
There are a couple of reasons you don't want to do this. First of all, if you do something that could imply harm to the person there, they can call the police on you because that is technically assault.
Yep.
But also, Jehovah's Witnesses are kind of in a bad position, whether they know it or not.
Yeah.
Because the church, the church that Jehovah's Witnesses belong to, tries to enforce isolation from the rest of the world, and going door to door and getting violent reactions like that reinforces that isolation, because they go back to their temple and spread the word. It's like, yeah, these non-believers are really, really violent.
Yeah, it enforces an us versus them mentality, which wouldn't actually exist otherwise.
Yeah, so you'd probably want to just avoid being nasty to them.
Yeah, I know at least once when I was like a teenager or something, like, and keep in mind I lived in the middle of nowhere, somebody actually took the trouble of coming out to our house to talk about, it was either the Church of Latter-day Saints or it was the Jehovah's Witnesses or something, and like my mom happened to be at home at the time, and so she answered the door, and she actually spent like an hour just having a friendly theological debate with them. Like, she's like, come on in and let's talk, and I'm like, wait, really? And it wound up being a positive experience for everyone all around, and it was just kind of those, okay, we have different beliefs, and that is okay. Like it was like I don't know. Mom must have been bored that day or something. She had nothing better to do. Ah, the murder bird
Yep.
with human hands.
Who may be from Jersey. We don't know.
It's been a long time since I've been to Jersey. I haven't been to Jersey since I moved out here, I think. So it's been like 10 years, 11 years, something like that.
Bloodthirsty bird.
It's
Which makes
Dark
sense.
Falcon.
Yeah. Just without the helmet.
Mhm.
Such fantasy. I can bide my time until their atrophy.
But kind of back on the whole telemarketer thing. One of the calls I used to get very incessantly were people telling me my computers were infected with malware. Have anyone else here gotten those calls?
Oh, definitely.
Okay. So I had one, and I mean, I hate to use it, but yeah, I hate to say it, but he was definitely from India because he had the very thick accent. And that is where a lot of these are, you know, they're located in like New Delhi and Bombay and all that right
Yep.
now.
It's the phone employees. You'll pay them sod all, sort of for cheap labor.
Yeah.
So anyway, this guy starts out with the typical spiel about, hello, how are you? It is detected that your IP address has been sending out a lot of phony packets, and we've traced it to your computer and your phone number. So we need to inform you because, you know, Microsoft is paying us money to hunt these down. That you have definitely been infected with malware on your computer, and we need to remote access to log in and fix the problem. And I'm at work. It's a Friday, essentially for me, because I work weird hours. It's the middle of the week, but you know, essentially a
Yeah.
Friday for me. It's the last hour of the day. I don't have any work to do. I string this guy along for a full hour. You know how easy it is to pretend to be completely incompetent with computers? I spent 15 minutes making him describe to me what the computer is like when it's on, because I kept insisting that the monitor was the computer.
Nice.
And that took 15 minutes for him to finally get me to, quote-unquote, understand. And then another 15 minutes saying, no, I don't use a web browser, I use Google.
Oh my god, I've seen the internet video making
Yeah,
from
you
like
do
yeah.
and you just go on, and after the end of the hour, the guy was legitimately upset. You could hear it in his voice. He was gritting his teeth, but he was sure enough that he would finally get me to allow remote access. And with about 5 minutes left to go, and I go, well, okay, this has been a lot of fun, and I'm pretty sure I've distracted you long enough so you wouldn't call actual innocent people. But, I know you're a scam, and I gotta leave work now, so goodbye. And
So,
he exploded. He did not address me in English, so I don't know what he said for most of it. But he just started, I'm pretty sure he just started cursing me out at the top of his lungs in his language. And at the end of it, it's like, I'm going to make your computer explode!
That would be damned impressive.
I'm going to put a bomb on your computer! And I'm like, really? Where do I live? I don't have to tell you that! And they go, well, I don't think you know anything about me, so... let's put it this way. If you actually get my computer to explode, I will send you $1,000. And he just got madder and madder and madder, and I finally just hung up on him and walked out the door and went home. But that was one of the more glorious moments of scam baiting I've ever had.
And on that note, it's time to bring this video to a close. I have been the
Dang
Raven.
it.
I have been the Raven. This has been JKLantern.
Hello. Do you wish to change your phone service to JKLantern.com?
No.
Considering what happens if we stand too close to the internet.
It explodes.
Next up, the telemarketer's worst nightmare, Sarat.
Hello! We are calling you today to discuss your car warranty. Press 2 to be removed from this mailing list.
3.
In reality, 2 just subtracts you to 3 more. We don't tell you that now.
And finally, we have Yoko.
Was I even here?
How are you hanging in?
Like, I pretty certain I didn't say anything for the entirety of the episode, so was I really here?
You said things.
You said things, you were here. So, yes, that's been me, that's been that lot. Till next time, peace out, be well. Watch the phones.
Return for more Oops All Life stories next time.
Woo!
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.